Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we got May's SHTF box. Let's get into this. Okay, so this is the box I'm waiting for, right? This seems to be a pretty good one. So, alright, not terribly large, but just because it's not as large as some of them, doesn't mean there's not a lot packed with a lot of good stuff in this. So let's see what we got here. Alright, and yeah, granted, this month's gear pack was not terrible, but let's see what this is. This should be better. Remember last time we had a small one like this? It had some pretty good stuff in it. We'll get it open. Oh yeah, still rocking the Timberwolf leader of the pack. This thing surprisingly holding an edge really good even after we made that tint steak with it. So, alright. Alright, let's find our card. Card a little bit messed up, but that's alright. Let's see what we got here. Alright. Okay, alright. You'll know why I'm kind of laughing here. Okay, so first up, we do have in here something by Ridge Runner. And that's going to be Custom Ulu Hunter Knife for $19.99 MSRP. Let's see if I can find it here. I don't want to give away too much stuff. It's kind of a weird box this month, I'm going to be honest. Alright, pretty sure this is it. We got Ridge Runner. Hold on just one second. Sorry about that. Alright, so let's get into this. Ridge Runner Custom Ulu Hunter Knife. Now we have gotten an Ulu before. I was by Bushmaster. Had a pretty good edge on it, so let's see what this one looks like. This one looks kind of nice. Now it is Ridge Runner, so we can't be too hopeful, but let's have a Velcroed nylon sheath. Looks like we got some oil on it. There we go. It does appear to have a pretty nice edge. What appears to be a wood handle, although I don't think it's wood. Yeah, it might be wood. There's really no information about it whatsoever. Doesn't tell us what kind of steel. Doesn't really tell us anything. But there you go. I might use that one at work. Does have a belt loop on it. Just really simple, really simple nylon sheath. Not bad. Not bad for our first item. Something new. Alright. Next up, now this is something we've gotten before, but I'm not upset because even though it's a pretty simple item, it's a very useful item, and it is something I've already talked about, and we haven't gotten it this year, so technically it's not part of the game. We got the resource wire. So this is going to be good when we're building our survival kit out for this year. Because we need some wire anyway. We got some resource wire. Alright, and they're saying the MSRP of that is $4.99. Not bad. Alright, so next up, and this is why I laughed. because we have Trailblazers headed jungle net. This is essentially a mosquito net, like what we got in the gear pack, the Coglins, but this is Trailblazer. So it's actually not bad. That means we have two for me, for someone else. You know, and it doesn't hurt to have a backup of your mosquito net, because that is something you don't want, is to get eaten alive by mosquitoes. I thought that was kind of funny. I saw the wire, knew we already had it before, but it's a good item to have. It's very useful. And then, of course, having another head net, never a bad thing. All right, moving on. Oh, and they're saying that's $7.99. I think that was pretty. I think Coglins was about the same. But all right, moving on. We have Jet Flame Windproof Lighter and Carabiner. So let's see here. It's gonna be this right here. There we go. There. All right. And this is probably. Oh, I'm actually kind of surprised there's anything in it, because I will need to get some butane for this. Yeah, there was probably just some residue from when they actually tested the product, because you know they can't ship it with butane in it, but that's not bad. That's a nice little butane lighter. It's got a carabiner, so something you can hook onto your pack. More combustion. Never go wrong with combustion. They're saying that's $14.99. And then last in our basic is the classic pocket compass, which we have had before. In fact, I think we've gotten it this year already, but if not, we've got numerous compasses. More than likely, this one here is just going to stay sealed up like this, and this will probably be part of a giveaway. Just, you know, when I'm making a bag or whatever, so, or just an extra one. But yeah, it's the classic compass. The one I have works. It's not nothing fancy. It does have 0, 30, 60. So every 30 degrees, it does have lines of declination. So not bad. Can't go wrong with the compass. They're saying that's $9.99. Now this for $9.99, I think it's overpriced. But a compass is not. Nothing wrong with having another compass. Again, like I said, I recommend having 3, because you never know. If you have one that's wrong and one that's right, which one is right, which one is wrong. So now granted, if you are capable enough and you can read by the stars or by the sun, then you'll know pretty much which one is accurate. But if you have a third one, you're good to go. Alright, so that was for the primary box, which would be $19.99 per month. And the Maze retail was $57.95. And probably most of it is in, well, I mean, all of it is in pretty much in this Ulu and the lighter. But all in all, not too bad. But now let's get on to the Pro, which is what we subscribe to. And then we'll talk about the Elite, which I wish we had, because I need some in it, but it's okay. All right, so moving on. Next, we have something else we've gotten before. We got it last year, but it's another one of the cam suspension with carabiners. So, but again, this was last year, so this is good, because this gives us, you know, something we can strap stuff on with carabiners. So never a bad thing. They're saying the MSRP that is $24.99. That's what, 10 carabiners, I believe. Camp gear suspension rope. I wish we got that, but we didn't. I think it has like 10 carabiners, different sizes, 10 or 12, so $24.99. It's probably not something you'd like rush out to get, but it's not. I don't think that it's a bad item. All right, now we come to our last item. Not too bad. All right, so fantastic month, I can say, and I think this kind of makes up for the gear pack. Oh, nice. I like this. We got the Bushmaster Marajo Bushmaster knife, and this one might be better than, well, it's definitely better than the fiberglass Kershaw that we got, which essentially is that knife just so upsetting. Ooh. Yep. And leather sheath. So this one isn't. So this one looks pretty nice. This one looks probably. All right. Now it's not a large blade, as you can see. It's a small blade, but it does have a decent edge. We're definitely going to put this one to the. We're going to see if we can make a little tent stake out of it. A little bit short. It is full tang, so that's nice. It's full tang. It does have wooden scales. It does have a lanyard hole in it. It's probably about a little 2-inch blade. You've got this really nice leather sheath, and I think that just looks really nice. And then it just slides right down in there, pulls out, slides in, and this has a better retention than the old forge one that we got from Gear Pack. This is a nice little knife. It feels really good. This is something that I think you could definitely use in a bushcrafting situation, a survival situation. It feels nice. And this one and this one, unlike a lot of the ones we get, this one actually has it's 1095 high carbon steel, which is not stellar, but it's not bad. High carbon. It does have a fairly aggressive 90-degree spine, so we might be able to throw sparks with this one as well, which is another good sign of a good bushcrafting knife. But yeah, then of course you got a nice leather sheath. That's a nice looking knife right there. The sheath is really nice looking too. I like how it's niched off like that. So, and they're saying that the retail of that is $29.99, which not bad. They're saying so the May retail was $112.93. I think after shipping and everything it's like $62. So, but yeah, so there we got 2 3/8 inch high carbon steel blade. Includes a genuine leather bell sheath, hefty hardwood handle scales, 6 3 inches overall. Right, and right there, that ulu, that's the first ulu that we got. It was by Bushmaster. And we have another Bushmaster. It's not on here, but we do have another Bushmaster knife that we got that I really like, and I carried that one around for a while. In fact, that was part of my EDC bag. Was that particular knife, because it was a really nice blade. So it's a little bit longer than this, but same this, and I think that of the knives that I think I've gotten from CH Cadell's, the SHTF, I think these Bushmaster ones are probably some of the better blades. They're not like they're not like full like all these bells and whistles, no compass, nothing gimmicky or everything. They're just very simple, well-made knives. So this one here I can definitely see being you could definitely do some. Well, we're gonna put to the test. I've got several tent stakes to make, and so we'll definitely be putting this one to the test. We'll see how well it holds up against this Timberwolf one. And this Timberwolf one, I'll be honest, I'm still surprised how this one still is holding. I've not had to sharpen this one. This one still holds its edge. It still springs out nicely. The blade's not getting loose like some of the knives we got from CH Cadell's happens. And so this is a pretty good folding knife, and I think that we got a really good fixed bladed knife And in fact, I think we got 2 really good fixed blade knives this month, because we got this Ulu also. So, and this is by Ridge Runner, and I'm kind of surprised that this is as nice as it appears to be, because Ridge Runner is usually kind of but even this one is, even this one looks really nice. You still see some of the oil on there. Let's see. But yeah, this one just says it's stainless. So, but I think that all in all, this is a pretty good month overall. And so far in everything that we still have our tackle boxes to get to, but the Grim Workshop card was a good fishing card. It had fish hooks and snares, and snare snaps, snare triggers. The gear pack that had, except for that stupid Kershaw knife, but SHTF more made up for it with these. So I think that overall, I think this is a pretty good month. And then we'll see how the fishing boxes line up, and then we'll do a comparison. We'll do a rollout, and this one right here might be in the running for the fixed bladed that we put in our survival kit. This one right here. But this one right here is probably the front runner for our fixed bladed knife for this year so far. Now, I'm not saying that we won't get a better one, but this one here, definitely up front. So there you have it. So just a quick review. We got the Ridge Raider custom Ulu hunter knife for $19.99. We had the ready to go resource wire for $4.99. We had the Trailblazer mosquito head net for $7.99. We had the Jet Flame windproof lighter and carabiner, which we gotta get propane to test it, or butane rather, for $14.99. Got the classic compass for $9.99. And if you even just had the basic box on that, this is actually a good month just for the basic box. But then on top of that, we did get the Camp Suspension strap and carabiners for $24.99, as well as our Bushmaster Marajo Bushcraft knife and leather sheath for $29.99. There you got it. That's your SHTF for the month of May. If this is your first time on the channel, please consider subscribing. I'd really love that. If you're already subscribed, please consider hitting that thumbs up. It helps push this video out to more people. Leave a comment. That helps the algorithm as well. And just let me know what you think. Let me know if you had this knife before. Let me know what you think of it, because I think that this looks like it's a pretty decent knife. Anyway, that's it. We'll see you next time. Keep prepping. Keep being ready.